Hey! Hey there! Today we'll be talking about the 1.2.10 patch notes and what to expect. A lot of these were already talked about on the dev livestream, so I will just be quickly skimming through those. First is the Sigma sector. Again, the story follows the last main story. After the destruction of the Iron Heart, we will need to complete 2 quests before this content becomes available. Sigma sector will have 2 zones. Both has its own difficulty levels, normal and high risk based on the storm levels. We will randomly be instanced on those different possibilities. Before we can access the high risk difficulty on Broken Boundary, we would need to reach Mastery rank 18 and beat 1 instance of Isolated Desert. Completing a Broken Boundary mission on high risk difficulty will unlock the high risk difficulty for Isolated Desert. Sigma sector drops high value relics that can be exchanged through Serena in Albion. This can also be unlocked at Mastery rank 15. I already talked about Serena's skills in this video and I was basically on point. For her modules, the only thing that was not mentioned is for her Him module. When used mid-air, it grants a buff to your allies' movement speed. Serena can be farmed in Sigma sector. External components was also already talked about on the demo, and so far, nothing changed from the stats. All of these can be looted from Sigma sector. We will also have a new implant system that allows us to transfer every catalyst and activator to the Descendant's ultimate version. It also refunds us 100% for duplicates. Arcade tuning can be unlocked once we complete the Into the Storm quest. An arcade tuning experience can be obtained through the listed contents, but Sigma sector is the most efficient. Every Descendant has their own arcade tuning experience, so you have to grind the experience per Descendant. But it is shared by the normal Descendant and its ultimate version. As mentioned before, arcade tuning has presets and also has a bunch of good quality of life features. Special operations will also be changed and might be reverted to the previous special operation maps. There might also be a slight increase in the overall experience game. Leaderboards now applies to Abyss Intercept bosses. There are 4 new unique weapons. Again, we've already talked about this before, so I'm just gonna skim this part a bit. Malevolent can be acquired in Battle Pass and the other 3 weapons can be grinded from Sigma sector. Malevolent is the same as shown on demo. Truly Deadly Arson can only be a fire attribute weapon. Another attribute will be converted to fire at a set ratio. Ancient Knight is a perfect weapon for Serena because you get multi-hit damage per stack and heals your HP per enemy hit. The new sniper rifle is also the same as shown on the demo. Fire rate is capped at 2000 RPM on top of the 90% cap on fire rate modifier. And a new multi-hit damage stat has been added that varies in each weapon. Tormentor is the new Abyss boss that can be fought upon reaching level 18 Mastery rank. The new photo mode with its tons of settings, new customization features that include skin presets, expanded painting areas, and dye features. For Fallow, we are still able to use pre-crafted growth materials from Void Vessel, and the dog itself can be farmed in Void Vessel hard mode. Its abilities are the same as the Hagios Sheepdog, but instead of HP recovery secondary ability, the new Fallow recovers ammo. It still has auto-dismantling and can still pick up items. The inversion buffs had also changed, and here are the changes. The most notable one is the Area Burst Indicator, which increases incoming damage modifier by 13%, basically increasing damage taken. There are 2 types of multi-hit, chance and damage. The modules are basically the same as crits and some existing modules but has a different stat. A sneak peek for the new Battle Pass, the events. Again, it's going to be the same as before, but now we get Haley's Academy and Maid uniform, or a free Ultimate Bunny when logging in for 14 days, along with some task events as well that will give us 1 crystallization catalyst every day. The shop had a huge remodel that basically just improves navigation and overall look. Here are the newly added products as well as the new Sharon Evolution skin. For the hotfix, the notable mentions are the following. We can now change the first implant on our reactors, Excava will be added to ETA 0 and Descent shop, reduce the Colossus pre-battle time, and a few quality of life changes to Void Vessel and some of the dungeons. For weapon hotfix, aside from Ghost Bullet Fix, burst rifles can now have fire rate rolls on their cores and some display improvements for UI and UX. Encrypted vaults can now also be seen on the local map and has limited to 5 potential spawns. Display fixes and some bug fixes. That's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in Season 2, Episode 2. Bye!